Oh, I remember how to turn it on. Babe, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm just gonna get my vlog set up.
Fancy guy.
You going on a hike today?
Hi, kittens.
I want to vlog this.
I think things will be getting better. We're getting more and more people coming out of training. Those are our moments.
Hi, I'm testing this microphone right now. Test it out.
Check, check. 1, 2.
Alright, dudes. We're out of here. Oh, by the way, this is my wife, Ray.
Stranger danger, who are you? I don't know you. Get away.
Alright, today we are going to head out in Oceanside and do a super bitchin' hike. So stay tuned.
It's been a couple months since I picked up a camera. I tried to pick up my camera and do a video on a work trip a couple months ago and didn't come to fruition. Not the point. So the wedding is over and that took a lot out of us. So we've been vegging quite a bit. So here we are on the day off. I've been off for like 2 weeks. Got displaced off a couple trips because the check airman was doing something. So they needed to put... The check airman needed to check out somebody for whatever, and so they took me off the trip to put somebody else on, which means I got paid to stay home. So that happened twice, and then I got something else picked up, traded. Anyway, I built like 2 weeks of vacation, kind of accidentally. So today's the last day before I go back to work. Today, we are going on a little walk, doing a little tourism in our own little city. And then I think we'll go to the beach later. Thanks for the warm welcome back. If you see this footage, it means that we made it out alive.
Yeah.
Because we don't know where we're going.
It's gonna be like the Blair Witch Project where all the boogers come out of my nose. You ever seen that?
I've never seen that. Come on. This is nice though. That was like a 5-minute, 10-minute drive from our place maybe.
Miles.
Oh, 2.8 miles, excuse me. That's all I remember. Leaves of 3, leave them be or something. Everybody else remember the little ditty about how to identify poison oak or poison ivy? I don't remember. I've never encountered it. But my parents' house in Alabama, they have it like lurking in their backyard.
Back when I was a young buck and used to paddle, we traveled to Georgia, and I had this buddy of mine that got poison oak but didn't know it was poison oak, and he wrestled his older brother.
Oh my god.
And the next morning, they both had swollen eyeballs. Their nose holes were swollen shut because of the poison oak reaction. So if you get poison oak, stay to yourself. You know, social distancing.
The point was he didn't know, right?
He had no idea.
Yeah, well, there's only so much you can do. We thought about just eloping and not having the party, but we didn't want to end up 20 years later wishing that we had had the party. So that's why we went through with it. I underestimated the pressure I was going to put myself under to do it. It is not for the faint of heart. If you're wanting a wedding, highly recommend. If you're going to do it all yourself, ooh, I don't know. Lower your standards. Anyway, now it's back to normal life. I put so much brain power into that freaking wedding, and it was amazing. It took so much brain power to get so many working pieces all together. Once the wedding was over, my brain dumped, but then I had kind of a post-wedding slump kind of thing where I was like, okay, how do I get back to paying attention to my other desires as far as what I want to do with my free time? Because that wedding was 2 years in the making for huge chunks at a time. It was like all my free time I was just devoting to that. And this is probably not a big issue for a lot of people, but want to reevaluate and recalibrate what I want for a lot of different things. So coffee primarily, because I'm really trying to keep continuing my knowledge of roasting, and been proving to be kind of difficult to scale my learning with the equipment that I'm roasting on. I won't feel good about doing something until I'm able to do it like 100% quality wise. So I have a hard time just accepting like the coffee I'm roasting. I mean, Alex and I drink it every day. It's obviously edible, You know, there's people who have like scienced the shit out of roasting coffee. They've come up with like the ultimate perfect way of all these things to a certain extent. With my little baby drum roaster, it's kind of hard to connect those dots a little bit, but I'm working on it and it's the best I can do right now. The only thing that matters is if I like what's in my cup. So. It smells like stagnant water and mosquitoes breeding.
Stagnant water.
Look!
So now we're going across this super cool bridge.
With like a swamp river probably running through it. Yeah, reeds and fallen stuff.
Traveler beware.
Ooh.
You want to do a day in nature.
It says it's a trail, so. Right after the wedding, I did work a couple trips. Afterwards, when I had all those displaced trips, I totally dove into being lazy. Not productive in the least. I found a really neat PlayStation game that kept me up way too late on some nights. I grew up loving Sims. Still like Sims. Haven't played that like in a year though. But I'm 29. But this PlayStation game I found is like SimCity, but not SimCity. And babe, get this. I just found out the other day that you can drive around the city I built. You can like get into a little car and drive around the city and see what it looks like from a driving perspective.
That's a good thing.
It's pretty cute. I like the little city planning kind of things. It's dangerous though, man. Hours will just pass. I'm sure every other gamer would know. The most amount of productive was keeping up with the house or taking out the litter or roasting coffee for our own consumption. I actually worked out more in the past 2 weeks than I have in probably the past 6 months. Struggling, but trying to get back my desire to work out. We're still sticking with our home gym, so.
Is that poison oak?
I don't know, babe. I don't think so. It looks like clover leaves. So flying has been pretty busy in the past summer months because passenger travel has really ramped up. Companies trying to get a lot of people through training, but a lot of people are coming back off of, you know, time off from COVID, and the company as a whole is like using everybody to the max. So it affects us line holders being able to drop anything from our schedule or use vacation time or anything. We're not really able to have control over our schedules as much once you get your schedule. I think a lot of movement, but right now it's still like we're kind of stuck. We've only been walking for like
15 minutes.
Yeah.
It's way too hot. I'm sweating.
Woo-wee. You're sweating in the cojones?
Mis huevos wet. AKA swamp ass.
Ew. That's nasty.
I speak the truth and nothing more.
Maeve. Hi. What? What? Maeve. What? What? What's the deal? Come on. You cutie patootie. Hi. Otis. Look at the Otis boy. Hi. Babe.
Yes! Fuck yeah!
What?
Yeah! My fucking plan worked.
What
My
plan?
plan worked. Okay, guys, so
So good.
here is a super cool trick
Pro tip.
if you're at our airline, whatever airline that is. Remember when I told you I'm picking up this 4-day because it's with a Czech airman? You remember how I told you?
Sure.
And I really hope it gets displaced so that
Yeah,
I get
displaced.
paid. I just got displaced. Shabam, baby!
Well, now we're both off for like 5 days.
Don't scare him. Babe.
No, I'm gonna pick something up.
Oh,
Double pay.
fine. Okay.
Oh, did you do this thing?
It's broken, bro. Yes. Well, I have to still wait till...
Oh, babe, did you do a full 30 seconds?
Oh, shit.
Oh, babe, it's like freaking hot and mushy. Nate!
Yes!
She only likes to be held when she wants to be held. What? What's wrong? Don't always pre-workout, but when I do, it's a Lonnie new. So while I'm sipping on that, I'm going to place an order of photos. We got our photos back from the wedding. Yeah, so I want to like order prints for our guests. I thought this was so cute. Some little sneak peeks, if you will. Ooh, 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 ooh. So pretty, so pretty. Brown. My staging. It was a very small workout, but very sweaty. Probably from the walk as well. But workout's done. We're gonna use this sweat, mix it with some sunscreen, and go to the beach now. You look like a little puma. What? What? Do you need sunscreen for your face? We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of Oceanside. We've got 8 hours before I have to go to bed. I wanted to do a quick little shout out. This beautiful sticker is also that blue app. Green Wings is a nonprofit organization mostly comprised of flight crew members. It's all about encouraging crew members to make more eco-friendly choices and sustainable options and saving plastic and reusing your silverware and stuff like that. They're doing this beta test with this company called Fill It Forward. Every time we fill up our water bottles, it scans into this app and use this little button here, and then we scan the barcode. We're able to track how much plastic we're saving, how much like emissions we're saving, and you can see how many reuses you have, like monthly and stuff like that. You can also see your footprint. I've saved 0.28 pounds of plastic pollution, and I've saved 26, almost 27 kilowatt hours of power, almost 2 pounds of landfill pounds, no land use saved, 20 pounds of emissions. It says emissions are released each time a single-use cup or bottle is produced. It's also giving back to these different programs. There's some where they'll like dig wells in third world countries and stuff like that to give fresh water to those communities. Thought that was interesting, and I needed to scan anyway. And it tracks your fluid ounces, so it's not just like one bottle is all the same. Gonna get some good old poke bowls, take it to the beach, enjoy a couple hours. Couple hours? Can we do a couple hours?
No.
I can do a couple hours. You can get in the water. So we're now arriving at our little downtown.
Is it this weekend? Yeah.
Supergirl.
Yeah, it's that surfing event I told you about.
Oh yeah.
Bethany Hamilton's gonna
Alright, back from the beach, all showered, painted my nails for work tomorrow, and I am going through our full wedding album, and Alex and I went through them for the first time last night and got to relive the wedding and stuff. And Alex is making us some dinner and having a little toddy. It's not a toddy, but that's what we call cocktails. Tomorrow I've got 5 legs followed by a 10.5 hour overnight, so I'm gonna be pooped when I get to the hotel.
And it's only Arcata, so there's not much going on anyway. But I don't work again for a week as of now. Felt nice to pick up the camera again. Felt nice to chat. Thanks for watching. Thanks for making it to the end. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I've got a few coffee videos up my sleeve. I'm excited to dive into my nerdy coffee life.
Your nerdy self.
My nerdy coffee caffeinated nerdy self. So nerd alert. That's all. And I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Cheers. Good night.